Hey, this is Alan here with isthatbaloney.com, and we are going to talk about the president's health care law that was just okayed and upheld by the Supreme Court, and now the president's all happy because he has this little slam dunk and he gets to parade around the country saying that Obamacare is the law of the land now. What we're going to specifically talk about is the preventive care part of the plan, and honestly, the whole thing is a crock. The whole plan's a crock, but the preventive care part is even more of a crock. Back sometime in February of 2012, President Obama made a real whopper of a quote about what the medical establishment calls preventive care. You know, tests that are supposed to find diseases in their early stages, but those tests don't actually make you well. Now, think about it. Preventive care is not really a test. It's a lifestyle that helps prevent disease and make you healthy in the first place, not a test. Now, the president is all happy and he's giving speech after speech, talking propaganda and trying to get you to believe fairy tales about the cancer that is Obamacare. Does this guy ever stop talking propaganda? No, he doesn't. Anyway, here's the president's quote from February 10th of 2012. As part of the healthcare reform law that I signed last year, all insurance plans are required to cover preventive care at no cost. That means free checkups, free mammograms, immunizations, and other basic services. We fought for this because it saves lives and saves money for families, for businesses, for government. Now, when has the government ever been interested in saving money? For everybody. That's because it's a lot cheaper to prevent an illness than to treat one. Yeah, I know, it was a terrible accent. But anyway, there is a lot there. Don't you just love the way the president just throws around the word free? Free checkups, free mammograms, we all get free preventive care. So I guess no one's going to have to pay for it. It's just going to magically appear one day and it's all going to be free. But the point is what the president calls preventive care. Since when is a medical test preventive care? If you want to really prevent an illness, you aren't going to do that with a test. You're going to do that by eating healthy and exercising, not by eating a constant diet of unhealthy food and getting a test once a year. The medical model and that of the president of prevention is getting a test. There, I did that. I did my prevention today. I get to eat garbage for the rest of the year until my next test. Oh boy. Now, do I want the government mandating healthy eating as policy? No, not at all. But they could do a whole lot more with their power to promote healthy eating. Now, we do have a cursory green garden on the White House lawn from the First Lady, and that is a start, but honestly, it's a really weak one because now it allows them to say that they've done their part and Barack gets to sneak out of the White House at noon, go to Five Guys, and buy greasy burgers for him and his whole staff. Thanks for spreading the wealth, Mr. President. I say phooey. The reason the government and the medical establishment doesn't promote diet as prevention is because there really is no money in true health. Somebody pays for those free tests. Hello, liberals. Those free tests are not free. Somebody has to pay for them. They also pay for the government administrative costs, and no one in the government or medical industry gets paid if you don't go to the doctor. So, Obama's preventive care rhetoric is pretty much just a big fat crock.